it's another first down.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
1st and 10 play coming up. Gonna run it. It's Martin. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Under pressure, hit as he throws. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
He gets away with one here. He threw that ball into double coverage. Now, don't get me wrong. There was a lot of pressure. He does a nice job of hanging in there. But, man, he got to be careful where you're throwing this football.
Stopped right there at the line. No gain. Offense on the field is 4th down and 9. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Lets it go quickly. But it's incomplete. The defense makes a huge 4th down stop.
I really thought that this was going to work out. Showing an aggressive approach here. Going for it on 4th down. Looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. They'll run it here. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Brought down after 37. Brings up 2nd down.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down.
Black 24, Jackrabbit.
They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain. We've reached the 2-minute warning here. Let's see if this offense can build on this big lead before halftime.
On the double.
Crucial 3rd down play right here.
Cobra.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. A 1st down pickup tackle at the 45.
I love this unconventional call by the offensive coordinator. They're in the media. A lot of times you're thinking about throwing the football, but instead they're able to run the ball with great execution, and they pick up the 1st down.
And he's brought down. Offense going backwards with the sack.
Well, that's the kind of play right there that this defense has been looking for. Maybe that'll spark them because, let's face it, this game has not gone the way they had hoped. But a play like that sometimes can create some momentum and change the complexion of the football game.
2nd and long for this offense after the sack.
Cricket.
They'll hand it off. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
Timeout by the defense.
Ready.
3rd down after that running play.
Set. Ready.
Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. Defense jumps on the ball. It's a turnover.
I think that's on the quarterback and the offensive line. They were breathing down this quarterback's neck before he could even recognize that they were there, and they were able to knock it loose.
On 1st down, it's play action. Running out of time in the pocket. Couldn't find anybody open. He just has to throw it away.
Brings up 2nd down.
Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. The DB's right near the line now showing press coverage. Football knocked loose in the backfield. Offense keeps possession, recovers the fumble.
Well, it's a good job by the defense to force the fumble, but you have to have the collective awareness for someone to get on top of it. It's a lucky break for the offense.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Pressure is coming. Incomplete. He just hit as he threw the ball. That's a big 3rd down defensive play.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. With the return, it's White. And the returner brought down by the coverage team.
And the offense will take over. 1st and 10.
Got it.
So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock.
42 slider. Baby.
Off the play fake on 1st down. He's moving out of the pocket. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point. Move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all on this defense. They're getting after this quarterback no matter where he is. They do a good job of it right here.
1st down play call. How aggressive will it be? Linebackers moving around trying to confuse the offense. He'll take a deep shot. Oh, that one's picked off. Not much on the return, but the defense comes up with a takeaway.
And they'll take over 1st and 10.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Receiver makes the catch. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The kickoff team out there now to get the second half underway. Welcome to the college football playoff. The season's had plenty of ups and downs, and all the drama has led up to this point, the first round of the 12-team playoff. And a home field advantage for one side. This place is rocking. This is a very intriguing matchup. One team that earned the right to host this game and enjoyed tremendous crowd support against another team that slipped into the playoff, trying to establish a tradition now of upsets in the first round of the CFP. As we'll see the number 10 seed in this playoff, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on the number 7 seed in the playoff, the Michigan Wolverines. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. And the playoff is here. We've got a tremendous on-campus environment. Can't wait to get this one started. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a first down.
Of course they're going to pick up the first down by running the football. You think about Michigan, you think so many legacy, incredible backs that they've had over the years. Tim Biakabatuka and Tyrone Wheatley and Leroy Horde. Man, so many good backs have come through Ann Arbor.
He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the fourth quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Handoff to the back. The Wolverines pick up enough to get a first down there.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? They'll run it to the left.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. They'll change the pre-snap look now. To the air, it's Davis. They've got him. It's a sack for the defense.
Well, this is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and a rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up.
Chris, if I'm not mistaken, this guy's already over 30 yards on the opening drive of this game. Another nice play right here. If this defense can't stop him, just keep feeding him the football.
The punt will bounce and go out of bounds. They'll spot it near the 25. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. That'll pick up first down yardage very near the 40.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. I'll give them credit, they didn't lose anything, so it wasn't a negative play. But this kind of play's got to be able to hit big and get down the sidelines for big yards.
A quick juke. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Here early in the game, the defense right away realizes what they're up against. Having an opportunity to move this receiver around to give him a chance to get out in space are the plays that can really cause a defensive coordinator headaches.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
What a great job of playing assignment football here against the option by this defense. Every aspect of that play was taken away. The quarterback got into desperation mode and loses yards. Now they're behind the sticks.
Well executed. He finds space and gets the first down yardage.
You know, this is what makes this receiver so dangerous. If you play him in man, he can run by you for a big play. You decide to sit back in zone, and he's got the savvy and instincts to be able to find that soft spot in the zone, make a catch, and be dangerous after the catch as well.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback dropping back. He eludes the rush. Extending the play now. He's got some room. Can he get there? And he'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Miami.
Chris, I can't believe the quarterback took it all the way to the end zone. That is a big-time play. The defense, to their credit, had everybody covered, but they forgot to account for the mobility of this quarterback. Sure made him pay for it.
And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
Number 14, set to kick this one.
So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Back out on the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Brings up second down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And there's the handoff. Fighting him off. Uses the stiff arm and gets past the marker before being taken down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
He's brought down quickly as short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Well, they knew all week that they would have an opportunity to face a lot of man coverage and a lot of blitzing today. And one way that they felt they could counter that, getting the ball out of the quarterback's hands quickly, and especially on the quick slants for big gains.
The pass rush closing in. Looks left and finds his target there. Tackle made after a big gain.
Well, Chris, you watch a completion like that, and with the efficiency, it makes you kind of think back to all the quarterbacks and receivers that they've had who made it look this easy. Of course, you start with Tom Brady, but think of the year Brian Griese had in 1997, that national championship year. Chad Henne going back to Elvis Grbac and all the great receivers. So this is within their history, and it's good that they're leaning on it.
High completion makes it second and medium. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, Chris, this is going to set up a big third down now for this offense. They're down early in the game with all the hype and the pressure on a playoff game. You don't want to dig yourselves too big of a hole. They got to keep this drive alive, so they need to convert right here.
The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the third down pressure worked.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
The Wolverines will come to the line on 4th down, hoping to keep this drive going. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Needs a completion here on 4th down. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And the pass is batted down, broken up on 4th down. What a play.
Chris, I like the call here, going for it on 4th down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that 1st down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the 1st down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop, and they get the ball back.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Caught in the backfield. It's Joseph. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a 1st down.
Well, they don't pick up the 1st down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up to take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. That's the tight end with the carry on 3rd and short. Defense will make the stop, and what will probably be the final play of this opening quarter.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Miami 7, Michigan 0.
Here we go. The coach rolling the dice. 4th and 1 in his own territory. And the quarterback just sneaks it. That decision to go for it on 4th down doesn't work out.
I mean, that's as safe a call as you can make, right? Just have that quarterback get behind that big offensive line and push, but he wasn't able to get past the line that they needed for the 1st down.
And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. Last possession, they were stopped on 4th down, but it didn't cost them anything. Can they put together something here? But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Boy, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Defense able to stop the ball carrier there.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Dropping back. It's Davis. Quick throw over the middle. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
Well, the offense failed earlier in a 4th down attempt. They'll try it again here. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. 4th down, looking to throw for it. With the catch, it's Prescorn. And he just runs out of bounds short of the line to gain. Not sure what happened there.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this 4th down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
1st down, looking to throw the ball. Finds his man. It's Carr. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. It's a run. Running back's got it. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 37.
But I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect 3rd down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Snags a quick throw. They go backwards on that 3rd down completion. Sets up a 4th down. The Canes will line up to punt it away. On the return, it's Morgan. And they've got the returner corralled. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. He'll hand it off. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
2nd down after that previous play. Looking to throw. It's Davis. He's going to take off here. And the defense gets him, but it's a 1st down. Shows you how dangerous he can be scrambling. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Airing this one out toward the sideline. That deep shot is caught for a big gain.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
Looking to throw it from the red zone. Takes the grab on the move. Really solid 1st down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a
Hey, well, I'm off. When you playing these games, your team's not as good as these niggas.
Every yard tough to
You gotta get in your bag.
Oh, they test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. Here we go, 3rd down, close to the goal line. They can still get a
Nigga, I got
touchdown
Michigan.
without scoring. Can he make it to the marker? And he takes it in for the score.
Nigga, you got
Touchdown,
Sellers.
Michigan. Kicking team on now for the extra point.
Nah, it's 7-7 for sure.
Coordinator, you gotta be careful being so worried about this.
Nigga, I got Michigan.
Quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front, and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown.
Doesn't bring
First
the
time in the
kick
middle
out.
of the play.
They'll start at the 25. And the Miami offense is back on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen.
Well, I always want to see quarterbacks try to pick up some additional yards. They're just not worth it when you take shots like that. Quarterbacks have got to stay in the game and stay on the field. He's got to be careful out there.
Here comes a handoff. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman. That run sets up a critical 3rd down play. Can he get there on the ground? That's good for a 1st down near the 40.
Well, that's mano-a-mano right there. Offensive line knowing exactly their assignment, getting a hat on a hat, and that back threw just exactly where he needed to go to extend this drive. That's a 1st down.
And it's complete downfield. And an explosive gain moves the ball across midfield. They'll spot it at the 42. The Canes churn out another 1st down. 1st down. They're going to throw the football. The sure hands. It's Wilson.
It's all the
It's
standing
the
there.
receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute warning. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. Receiver in motion now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Not much on that play, brought down short.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the 1st down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Try and muscle for the 1st down. And the Canes offense is on the move now.
Here's a great example of a back knowing where he needed to go on this play, and he didn't mess around. He got between the tackles and earned every single yard.
1st down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? That player moved a little bit too early. It's a false start. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Penalty makes it 1st and long. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Caught quickly.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set, he's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Pass complete. It's 2nd down now. One man to the backfield, and he'll get the football. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Nah, Shador.
There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. And the ball is picked off. Can he take it all the way?
Well, this is the chance you take
Five-star.
in these conditions. I don't know if the quarterback ever had a real good grip on the ball in the snow, puts it up in the air, and the defense...
Shit, been in college 5 years. They never won nothing. First year, Nico take his team to the college playoffs. That's his number 1 receiver. That man named is Squirrel.
Touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Going for a big
that boy.
play downfield. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on 1st down.
A lot of times college football, the game comes down to just a play or two. And that's a missed opportunity by this offense.
Who you
I
playing?
wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in the 2nd half.
Looking downfield. It's Davis.
Ooh, if I had like 2 more seconds, boy.
Well, that's the one thing about a guy that always feels that he can rely on his legs. He's always trying to make a play, and this time he just wasn't able to get away from the defense, and that is a big loss for the offense.
Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down.
Picks up 6. Now, a 4th down. Number 12, in punt formation to kick it away.
And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. And the Wolverines will have to kick this away. It's a rough drive for the offense. Punter comes on and booted away. So they'll kick it away here. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the 1st half. Miller's going to wrap up the 1st half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Wolverines will kick this deep to begin the 2nd half.
Dog. Old head. It's an old head. They're trying to come out of retirement and coach. This nigga trying to run with wing T and shit like that.
Able to bring him down.
And it's about 1976.
And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. And they'll start the 3rd quarter here on the ground. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Now it's 2nd down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Going the other way, can they stop him?
That's fucking foul.
Touchdown, Wolverines.
Michigan, man.
Add 6 with the interception return. And they'll set up now for the extra point
Michigan,
try.
man.
He's missed it.
13 sellouts.
Extra
Missed
point
the
is
extra
no
point.
good. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away.
Nah, it's, I don't know if you see that shit snowing though. Weather bad, nigga. That motherfucker moving.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25.
This shit run them out.
Here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick-6 last time out here. The running back has it on a screen now. He'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, it seems like a screen pass is either
Will defense lead me to a championship?
completely fool the defense, and you've got a lot of room to run behind a convoy of blockers, or there's just nowhere to go, and the play gets blown up as we see here.
Shit out of that, man. I got 2-star corners for a nigga, man.
Brings up third down.
Hey, that boy came out his brain.
Come to
Nice.
the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a third down completion here.
Let's go. Them boys L's.
Now it brings up fourth down.
Them boys is fucking L's.
Hurricanes will send their punt team onto the field.
Oh, you talk about a big hit there. I think this guy holds on to this football at a critical third down if this linebacker doesn't lower the blow. Great timing on that hit to prevent the PI call and to get this team to fourth down.
He's got
Let's
an
go.
opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Still going. It's a foot race. They stop him after an excellent return.
Hey, these boys tripping, boy.
There is a flag on the field. This might be
Hey,
coming
these
back.
boys tripping right now. These boys trying to get money.
Guys up front lined up. It's first down. Handoff in a single back
That's why we
formation.
gone.
Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
It went backwards on first down, so second and long from the 24. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
You know, a lot of times these types of plays either go for nothing or they can go for a huge chunk of yards. Here they do a nice job of getting it to the outside, turning it upfield, and ended up getting a nice gain out of it.
Perfect time. You ain't got to play nobody important tonight.
Long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. Third down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
And the returner is brought down. And the Miami offense is back on the field. They're going to run it. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Second down play coming up. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. He's moving out of the pocket.
This nigga just, what the fuck?
Tried to make something happen on the run, but nobody open.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterback.
Hey, who texting that phone?
How many yards? And sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and all comes down to...
Wow, a third pick tonight by the QB. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
But my whole secondary freshmen, man. Let's go. Young boys.
And come up with a big turnover.
Some good, boy. These next 3 days gonna be the longest days of my life, Mom.
And the Wolverines offense is back on the field.
Nah,
Coming
nah.
off a 3
I'm
and
gonna
out.
get a cut
Looking to
tomorrow.
produce a positive drive here. Takes the handoff, heads to the right. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, they don't block the
that
defensive
boy
end.
Mark
Show
tomorrow.
some quickness,
After
Kurt,
that,
getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to
I
put
gotta pick
pressure
up
on the
at 3 in the
quarterback, but he
morning.
reminds
Oh,
everybody
that's
here
true.
that this guy's a complete
I gotta
package.
pick her
Not
up
only
at
can he pressure the
4 in the
quarterback,
morning or
but
3 in the
also
morning
he is
Friday
very,
morning.
very
But at
talented
Miami though.
and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
The back behind the quarterback now in the pistol. Keeping it on the ground here. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Offense gets set up here. It's 3rd down. Play action fake, looking to throw. Looks to the left, and it's complete. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Like, son, I need you to make me a couple throws a game.
Make a throw that keeps the drive
Make it
alive.
simple.
Not as good as a touchdown, but it's a lot better than having to trot over to the sideline, waiting for your turn to get another chance.
The back's got it. Hooks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8. The Wolverines looking to cash in this red zone trip. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Receiver looks it in. It's complete. The defense will wrap him up after about a 6-yard gain. Not enough for the first. It's 4th down.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
So no field goal try here. Coach keeps the offense on the field to go for it on 4th down. Scanning the field. It's Davis. Oh, it's picked off. What a play.
Oh, this
Big
game is
now looking for a big
insane, bro.
return. Not just the pick.
Oh,
big
what
return
in
sets
the
up the
fuck?
offense in good position.
Bro, the weather's so bad I couldn't kick a field goal, so I go for it, and the wind still take the ball.
Steal it from the intended receiver. I don't
The
know if I'd be
wind took the
targeting
ball.
that defender very many more times.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss. Here's the 2nd down play. And he drops back in the gun. Quick throw to his receiver. Caught over the middle. It's Joseph. Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45.
Well, a nice throw and a great catch here by this Miami Hurricane wide receiver. For our younger audience out there who might be watching this game, I got to tell you, you may not remember this, but Miami set the tone for wide receiver play for decades, and they're working their way to get back to that now.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Pass not complete. After the incompletion, the lineup here for 3rd and 7. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Decides not to throw it and will take an enormous loss on this second. The Hurricanes will have to punt this one away. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Timeout, Miami.
Punt team ready to boot it away.
In other scores around the country, Slippery Rock 45, Tiffin University 35.
Running it back, it's Morgan. The returner is brought down. Gets a starter on the next drive. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. The last possession ended in a dreaded red zone interception. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly error. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. He'll hand it off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Dropping back. It's Davis. Defense is coming after him. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Finds his target, and it's complete. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Michigan 13, Miami 7.
So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down.
Get set, get set.
On the handoff, they'll test the right side here. Brought down, but crosses midfield to the 46. And the Wolverines come to the line in the hurry-up.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Gets some space around the 30. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Good call here by the offense to be able to pick up this first down. And, Chris, it makes you wonder, with under 3 minutes to go in this game and trailing, the defense sitting back in their base, I thought they might be in a little bit more of an aggressive mindset, turning the blitz loose, trying to create some plays to get the football back.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Ball handed off. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down. So here we go. Third down. Defense needs a stop here. Try to force a field goal attempt. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down.
Heck of a job here by the defense on this third down to keep them short of the first down. Now it's fourth down, and an interesting decision for this offense with the lead. Do they punt the ball away, or do they go for it?
Grab down the middle. It's Prescorn. He'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan. The offense still out there. They're going for two here. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And he'll be brought down.
Defense not fooled at all there. Nice job of stepping up
Yeah,
and
yeah,
stopping
I'm
that two-point conversion.
It's 19-7.
Fields it just outside the goal line.
I'm losing.
Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Hurricanes offense.
Hey, I think that nigga Mario said he gonna invite you to the
last
boat.
drive, they came up empty, had to kick it
Pretty sure
away.
he gonna
Can they
find
come
action.
up with something here? Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race.
Dog,
Inside the
what?
40.
Like, this game is
At the
incredible.
20.
Like,
Finally brought down to the 12. An explosive play puts him in great scoring position.
Now, I
well,
love
we
how
literally
they're
already
using
agreed
the
to go
receiver
there
here in motion.
May
With
2nd.
a weapon like this, just get him the football. Simple throw for the quarterback.
Get
He's
it
got
out,
all
bro.
that speed build up. You get him the ball out there in space with a couple blockers, and you get big plays like this right here.
nigga, Uber might be gone by then. When you gonna go this weekend?
Now, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long.
Yeah.
Give it to the back again. Just runs through a man. A mismatch. He'll be brought down just a few inches short of that first down marker.
Well, at this stage of the game, this offense is clearly thinking it's 4-down territory. They need points on the board, and they need them in a hurry.
Offense facing a third down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. It's QB sneak. And they stop him just short, but defense really backed up now.
Niggas really
It's
run
first
quarterbacks
and goal.
deep.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a third down, you trust that offensive line to come up with a first down, and they get it.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
They'll switch it up, looking to throw. Another pick. Wow, that's the 4th tonight. He's at the 50, the 40.
Yes, sir.
Inside
Put both of my corners in cover 2.
Touchdown, Wolverines. Wow,
And that's
what a
how we
play
go to the next round of the
defense.
playoffs. Hopping, you next? Yes, sir. Refuse that shit.
See if they can convert the point after. Extra point
Sir.
up and good. A
Sunday morning.
19-point lead now here in the final quarter.
Not on Sundays.
Kickoff teams come on the field now to send this one away. Return starts from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. They moved the ball in the last possession, but a devastating end of the drive, a pick 6. And they recover from that right now. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Offense getting set.
Oh,
Second down play
probably
here.
again.
Toss play. Back heads to his right. They tackle him behind the line. A loss of 4.
Chris has just really been the story of the game. This defense has completely eliminated this offense's ability to run the football, made them one-dimensional, and that's why they haven't been able to put many points on the board.
Defense able to stop him. It's 4th down now.
He's marked down at the 16-yard line. And now, it's 4th down.
The Canes bring their punt team onto the field.
On to kick it away.
Did not get a hold of it. Not what the punter was hoping for. He's a dangerous returner. Found a good lane there. They finally get him, but excellent field position at the start of this drive.
The ball is knocked away from him. That ball could bounce anywhere. But a great heads-up play by the returner to be able to avoid a disastrous play and get the recovery.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
And the freshman brings him down quickly. Had a nice drive going here, but now it's 3rd down and long. And he's got it again. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
And the offense is still on the field. They're only 1 for 4 on 4th down plays so far. To throw, it's Davis. Just gets it away. It's a deep ball. Touchdown, Michigan. To stretch the lead, the route is on.
I just
The
fuck
coaches
out
love to
of
see a
it. Just
football
not.
team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution and how they're going about their business.
For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a